like a heat wave, baby. You're the hardest one. Like a heat wave, baby. You're the hardest one. Like a heat wave, baby. You're the hardest one. Like a heat wave, baby. You're the hardest one. Like a heat wave, baby. You're the hardest one. I wanna feel you.
Well, good evening, everyone who's tuned in and to the people in the room. But those tuning in, my name's Longevity John. I'm your host for tonight. On lights, cameras, and sound is Dr. Ted Cadillac back there. As a matter of fact, that music you were listening to just prior to us getting online, or us coming onto the stage, is all music recorded here previously from live performances. Yeah, done by Dr. Ted Cadillac, which makes it real good. For those that are here for the very first time, just remember that nothing on the walls or anything up there that looks like it could be for sale isn't for sale. Someone did take 2 nutcrackers that I had the other night. I can see why people sometimes think those things are funny, but you shouldn't walk away with them. And I know sometime they're going to be listening and feel bad and bring them back. Because there has been, over the years, a couple of things go missing. One time we were sitting in front of the Duncan garage. Bob Thorne was, as a matter of fact, the guy who used to do our door for us. Bless his soul, he's passed away. He was standing out front, and a kid came along and handed him 2 of our ducks. He said, I was at a party last night, and I realized these shouldn't be there. They should be here, so we returned them. We thought that was really good. That was about 2 or 3 years into the game. We've been open 19 years. And then about 7 years ago, there's a little kaleidoscope here, and on it is a little doll, a little beautiful little figurine of a sweet lady, full dress on, and just she's kind of cute, a miniature, right? And the lady friend of ours was working over at Thrifty's store in the delicatessen, and a girl walked up to her and said, I believe this belongs to the showroom. Maybe you should take it back there. And it had been gone for 2 days, we discovered, but we didn't even know it was missing, and it came back. So I always felt good about it. So I got a feeling that those 2 nutcrackers that look like women, they'll come back someday. Yeah, you just got to have faith like that. I know I've had a few dogs that went missing a couple of times, and I just wouldn't want to believe that something had happened to them, so I just accepted the fact that they were out there and that I would eventually find them again. And, it happened. Some very interesting stories, which I won't go into right now. You can tune in at another time when I'll tell all that. One for you. Do you know how to make a sofa into a sofa bed? Tell your partner to calm down. Eh? Doesn't that get you on the sofa just like that? Saw that one on Facebook. Facebook's good like that. Tells all sorts of jokes, and you can pull them off and not have to take responsibility for them, for someone else gave them up, right? I'm just repeating. Anyway, I'm going to repeat tonight that little Pharmer's here. Pharmer with a P-H-A-R-M-E-R. I think that's kind of cool. It tells me that it's a little bit different. He's got some flowers on stage, got his own little garden, got his kick drum, wow, that's an interesting, very interesting snare. What would you call that?
It's called a rock box.
A rock box. It's got rocks in it?
No, but it rocks.
It rocks. It did. During sound check, I noticed it did. I wasn't sure what you were hitting. I thought there was something else, and I come up and I realized, wow, that's ingenious. Way to go. Figuring out all the neat little things that can make music, or make your music sound just a little different and a little bit better. Anyway, his name's Little Pharmer. We're going to get him up tonight. He's going to give you some entertainment, probably about an hour or so. Come on up, sir. He's from Powell River, by the way, and I want to thanks Rebecca for making sure that he had an opportunity to come to the showroom and play. For those that are watching, remember, we are the DoorDash of music. You can tip. You can actually pay for the show and tip, because we're giving you a service, rather than you having to come down here and get dressed up and come into a room and be with people. You're at home in the chair of your choice, wearing the clothes of your choice, imbibing a beverage of your choice, probably inhaling the fresh air of their choice, right? So they're having fun. Come on, guys, belly up.
Yeah.
Pay the dues. Help us get alive. And don't forget, we share the money with the performer, too. It's not like you're just supporting the showroom. You're supporting what it's all about. Music, the healing agent. Give it up for him one more time. Little Farmer.
Woo! Hello, everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming. It's great to be here. I think this is my favorite venue I've ever been inside of. I hope I'm not too weird for John because I want to come back. If it's all right with everyone, I'm going to start with a song about a cucumber. And not all my songs are about vegetables. I'll just let you know. In case you were worried. Cucumber, I will wait. Oh, I should also say that this is not just about cucumbers, but it's about saving the seeds of a cucumber so that you can plant them the next year. Does anyone here have a garden? That's okay. There's people on the internet with gardens. Gardens are cool, right? Yeah, okay. Got a little garden love. So, when I moved to Powell River, I got a job. Well, it was my first job in Powell River, and they hired me to make a seed-saving demonstration garden for the fall fair. And I was young, and I wasn't very organized, and I didn't end up making the garden. I would have had to, plant it in advance. And I got hired kind of late, and at some point I decided to write some songs about seed saving instead of planting the garden. And it worked. I still got half the money, and I sat on the fence and just played the songs and educated people about saving seeds. And this is one of those songs. It's called Cucumber, in particular about saving the cucumber seeds. Cucumber, I will wait. I will not eat you. No, I will wait until your vines are parched and your skin is golden and brown. I'll take you inside and slice you lengthwise and scoop your guts into a jar, and I will wait. Yeah, I will wait. I will wait. I will wait. I will wait. Your seeds will settle into the bottom of the jar. I'll take 'em out and dry them. You worked so hard, and I have waited. Yeah, I have waited. Pardon me, I forgot the verse where they ferment. We got to do that too. I'll put you someplace warm and let you ferment. I'll stir you every day, and I won't make comments about your sin. And then they settle, and then you dry them, and then we get to the chorus again. Cucumber, I will wait. I will not eat you. No, I'll see you again next year. Have a good sleep. Thank you. You want to do something? Like I drooped. Is that my flower's fault?
No, it's the pin's going from this.
If I see it drooping, I can, yeah. So, indeed, I have a box here. It is my snare. I believe it was a furnace, I think. I found it in the forest. That doesn't make it a furnace, but it looks like a furnace to me. Yeah, and it's a good friend of mine. There's a couple holes in it over here, and it's been good to me. Anyways, this song called Salad Not Sod. Actually, is that a good song to play right now? I'm not sure. Sure, why not? I wrote this when I was weed whacking. When you're weed whacking, you can harmonize really well because you're making a lot of noise and you got the headphones on and stuff. And I wrote a song about, I tried to write a song about how if all the people who I was weed whacking for paid me to plant them gardens instead, then I wouldn't have to weed whack for them anymore and they'd have lots of food. It goes like this. I used to mow it and de-thatch it. I used to water and weed whack it. I used to spend my green to keep it green. But then the blasted weeds attacked it. I used to mow it and de-thatch it. I used to water and weed whack it. I used to spend my green to keep it green. But then the blasted weeds attacked it. I used to mow it and de-thatch it. I used to pray to Monsanto for more herbicides. I used to wage holy war against those dandelion terrorists, but not anymore. No, now I'm singing salad not sod. Let us not long. Guardians not grass, not gasoline. Salad not sod. Let us not long. Guardians not grass, not gasoline. Not gasoline. Not gasoline. Not gasoline. Let me know when you're done with that lawnmower, 'cause I'd like to lower the blade right down into the ground so we can clear the way for the salad not side. Let us not long. Guardians not grass, not gasoline. Salad not side. Let us not long. Guardians not grass, not plastic dreams. Not plastic dreams. Not plastic dreams. Not plastic dreams. Let me know when you're done with that lawnmower. Thank you. All right. Let's see what the list says. All right. How about a rap song? You guys like rap music? Yeah. All right. This is a rap song about hemp. I think it's called the hemp rap. I was traveling in Australia, and I went to this hemp rally, and I knew a little bit about hemp at the time, but what really blew my mind was actually, first I'll say, when I was a kid, I remember the day when I learned that plastic came from oil, and it was really strange experience. But then later on, fast forward, I was in Australia, and I was at this hemp rally, and this guy gave me a frisbee. And I was like, oh, that's a cool frisbee. It's like green. And he's like, yeah, look at it. And it said 100% hemp on it. And I was just like, whoa, like you can make plastic. You can make like frisbees out of hemp. And that really blew my mind and upset me a little bit. And I had to write a few songs about hemp. I'm still not over it. Here we go. You gotta process hemp. Nothing is exempt. You can make plastic, you can make cement. You gotta process hemp. Hold on, my box is boxing. Excuse me. There we go. All right, you gotta process hemp. Nothing is exempt. You can make plastic, you can make cement. You gotta process hemp. Nothing is exempt. You can even save a planet hanging on the edge. I'm hanging out with old seeds buried by greed. Can't grow in the dark. Can't remember we need them. Can't remember that we used to make reality out of it. Now we're oil pig rigging in the shadow of the doubt of it. I'm out of gas, but faster than ever. There's never been help that we turned down better. So you better remember, for you forget even better, how many needs these weeds mean and how they meet them better than you know who. You know we should know better. Oh, I-L spells hell. Send me a letter from way back in the day when growing hemp was hip. Back when canvas was cannabis and a ship was a ship. And you know we used to hang anchors on fat hemp rope. And you thought that it was just for making bracelets? Nope. Yeah, you thought that it was just the crusty cousin of dope. No, it's the traction we got on this slippery slope. And it's only slipping cause we dripping all this crude oil on it. Gotta process hemp cause it was meant to be chronic. You gotta process hemp. Nothing is exempt. You can make plastic, you can make cement. You gotta process hemp. Nothing is exempt. You can even save a planet hanging on the edge. It's like Robin Hood with a life sentence in your neighborhood. Hemp along your fence. It's like Robin Hood with the threshing machine. I'm downloading schematics for my hemp ass jeans. Yo, where your hemp ass been? Yo, where your hemp ass been? Yo, where your hemp ass been, farmer? Yo, where your hemp ass been? Yo, where your hemp ass been? Just sitting on trial, forgotten like the rotten old compost pile. Forgotten like the industry forgot how to smile. It grew plastic fangs and then after a while we forgot that there was ever any competition. We got tricked by the oil slick, sick magician. He's dripping rainbows, licking cane toads, shipping plane loads of mangoes. We used to hang anchors on fat hemp rope, and you thought that it was just for making bracelets? Nope. Yeah, you thought that it was just a crusty cousin of dope. No, it's the traction we got on this slippery slope, and it's only slipping cause we dripping all this crude oil on it. Gotta process hemp cause it was meant to be chronic. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's one of the songs about hemp. If you're lucky, you might get another one. Just the crusty cousin of dope. That's right. I have some more rap songs too. If you guys are really into it, but maybe not right now. That's better. Knocky, knocky, knocky. Let's sing a nice little song called Rural Rascals. It's actually kind of hard to say. You guys want to try saying it? Rural Rascals. It's a bit of a tongue twister. If I get a crowd to sing and there's a lot of people, it kind of sounds like you're an asshole. I used to live south of town in Powell River, and that's where all the weird people live, and I kind of miss it. So I wrote this song because I miss all the weird people. Actually, I miss being one of the weird people. I'm still a weird person. Going to town in our busted old truck. Don't have enough gas to make it back, but last time we got stuck, those folks on the corner kindly gave us some gasoline. You know what I mean? I mean it don't take much to get by. The blue sky comes by often enough. Love you so much, but I can't go to town, 'cause it makes me feel like a duck. We've got enough food to make it through, and that should be about enough. Tomorrow keeps coming, but it never shows up. Tomorrow keeps coming, but it never shows up. Tomorrow keeps coming, but it rascal, I love you so much, but I can't go to town, 'cause it makes me feel like a duck. We got enough food to make it through, and that should be about enough. Tomorrow keeps coming, but it never shows up. Tomorrow keeps coming, but it never shows up. Tomorrow keeps coming, but it Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right. This is a song about logging trucks. And you have to picture yourself as a log in the back of the logging truck. That's how the song begins. One log says to the other log, oh my God, it's pretty hard to be so close to you. And by the way, what happened to my arms when that little bird sounded the alarm? Well, we should have flown away just like he did, 'cause now he's a free little bird in the wind. And the other log says, well, we don't have wings like him, but sure enough we're flying down the freeway now, like a bundle of birds in the wind. Yes, now we're flying just like him, except for we're about to be dinner for the sawmill. Logging truck after logging truck after log after log after logging truck, taking mountainside after mountainside of pretty little trees down to the shore, and then across the sea they float inside giant boats until they're sold off to the overseas buyer, and he sinks them deep in lakes for later dates when our management skills have failed, and we don't got no more logs for sale when them logs are endangered like whales. But no, it won't ever get that bad, 'cause our sons won't log like their dads. They're gonna see we've been given this forest to live in and not to mow down like a log. One logger says to the other logger, I heard our jobs are gonna get clear cut this year. And the other logger says, I reckon, buddy, you just got the fear. Come here, have a beer and quit your worrying, Jimbo, 'cause your job ain't in limbo. Think of all those houses yet to be built. And Jimbo says, yeah, about those houses I'm starting to feel some guilt, 'cause I heard that you can make houses out of whatever's around, like straw and hay and sand and clay, and some say even garbage. I seen mansions, man, completely made from the land by people just willing to work with their environment. Well then, Jimbo, I guess we best plan our retirement, 'cause if you can make houses out of whatever's around, then we can afford to build ourselves one today. We won't have to pay anyone along the way, like them loggers and them drivers and them building material suppliers. He and Jimbo agreed to quit cutting trees, and they went off to find somewhere to build. You see, it won't ever get that bad, 'cause our sons won't log like they did. They're gonna see we've been given this forest to live in and not to mow down like a lawn. It won't ever get that Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, more songs about plants. Can you guys handle that? Oh yeah, we like plants around here. This song, bonus points. Does anyone know what plantain is? The plant? Yeah. All right. Okay, but not the banana. It's a little green plant. Grows in the sidewalks. Okay, I'm gonna educate you right here about now. Plantain, plantain, I need you again. I busted up my knuckle working on my truck. Plantain, plantain, I burned myself again. I grabbed the hot handle and I said, what's going on? Did you forget about nature? What's it gonna take for her medicine to move? These piles of pills look so pretty, but I'm gonna hold the helping hand that grows at my feet. Plantain, plantain, yo, no, not the banana strain. I'm talking real Canadian ditch medicine, brothers and sisters. Plantain, plantain, please allow me to explain. It heals cuts and scrapes, abrasions, lacerations, and blisters. If you ever pulled a carrot from the ground and gobbled it down, you know that it's better fresh picked than fresh pulled off the shelf. But what does fresh mean? Well, it's the quality of connection between one little piece of nature and nature itself. And that connection can be strong or it can be long gone. Like when your doctor's got you smelling plastic flower. Meanwhile, the pearl of the medicine is out growing in the ditch, man. The hospital can wait. I'm wounded. Where's the plantain? Plantain, 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 plantain. Yeah. Can you handle that? So now you know what to do with it. I should probably tell you what it looks like. It just looks super normal. It's just like a little green round leaf. But the way you can tell is if you rip the leaf and pull it apart a little bit, it's the little strings. You see the little strings inside the leaves, and then you know that that's the one going to heal you. Well, I'm gonna sing a song called Jungle Toothpaste Glue. Because it's that time of day. And it's about, what? Rubber. It's not about rubber. That'd be cool if it was about rubber. It's about flour and toothpaste and beef, jungle beef. And contrary to what the song might make you assume, I don't make my own toothpaste and I don't grind my own flour and I'm not vegetarian. Sometimes people just like assume that like I had this person that came to play a show in Powell River, and I was taking them back to my house, and they're like, "So where's your farm?" I was like, "I don't have a farm. I just write songs about growing food. I do grow a little bit of food, but I don't make my own toothpaste." But I heard this fact that once you grind flour, like within 72 hours, you lose like, I don't know, some wild percentage of the nutrients. So I thought, well, that's a good fact to put in a song. Yeah, I can't control myself. How much power is there in a bag of flour? Well, it depends how many hours it's been since it was ground up. If it's more than 72, well then just add some water, you'll have some glue. Just add some water, you'll have some glue. Sure, in times of famine, I'd rather eat glue than nothing, but don't tell me there's nothing to eat. I seen all kinds of food growing aside the street. Check out those dandelions and clovers. Pull your vehicle over, the weeds wanna be eaten by you. If I was Robin Hood, I would sue, 'cause flour is robbing you. Yeah. How much disgrace is there in a tube of toothpaste? Well, it depends how deep it's laced with trisodium glutamate. I don't know what that is. Maybe you feed it to your kids, but I'm gonna make toothpaste on my own, out of simple things I find inside my home. Little bit of salt and baking soda for your toothbrush over custom-made flavor and taste for the shiniest bones in your face. Little bit of custom-made flavor and taste for the shiniest bones in your face. Is there in a pound of beef? Well, it depends if you believe that the earth deserves to breathe. See, to the earth each tree is a lung, and we've been cutting down the jungles in the Amazon, 1,000,000 trees a day. 'Cause my favorite food needs a place to graze. Hungry dudes with big bulldozers tipping jungles over. Don't get in the way of my cow, or my bulldozer gonna take you out. I don't care whose mama you are. I need beef for my belly and oil for my car. Acre after acre, tonight we're having steak for dinner. Acre after acre, tonight we're having steak for dinner. Acre after acre, tonight we're having steak for dinner. I'm glad there's some people snickering. You gotta laugh or you can't handle it, right? It's a lot to handle, this world. This is a song called I Am the Oil Spill. Speaking of this world being a lot to handle. I am the oil spill. I'm in the Bush family will. I got Monsanto tattoos. I got the blues. I got the blues. I got the blues. It's true. Me and my positive vibes are gonna cure your cancer tonight. Yeah. I am styrofoam. I'm never hanging up the phone. I tell you one thing, home is where the heart is, where the heart is, where the heart is, where the heart is, baby. You don't even know. And that's why I love you so. I am the oil spill. I'm in the Bush family will. I got Monsanto tattoos. I am the oil spill. I'm in the Bush family will. I got Monsanto tattoos. I am the oil spill. I'm in the Bush family will. I got the coolest Monsanto tattoos. I got the blues. 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 Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, I brought some tattoos, actually. Believe it or not, I know it's a little bit weird, but I have some temporary Monsanto tattoos. If you want one, yeah, I'll hook you up. I also have a couple T-shirts. My stocks are low. I don't even have any CDs, but I do have a few albums on Spotify if you're interested. And there's a bunch of music videos on YouTube, and I do Instagram, and I'm coming to terms with all those things. I was trying really hard to not do any of those things, but they seem useful. Music videos are fun. I like making music videos. I'm working on a music video for that song, actually. I roll around in the waves and cover myself with molasses. It's pretty great. There's a good one for this one, too. This one's called Carcass, unfortunately. Unfortunate because of the subject matter. I think most people in this world have lived in their vehicle. I know Longevity John has lived in his vehicle. You can just tell by this place. Right, John? He's not answering me. Tammy, you lived in your vehicle? Oh, hell. Yeah, man. It's It's kind of the way to go. So I was living in my vehicle in Australia, and I was writing a song about how cool my vehicle was and how like alive it was, and the headlights were like the eyes, and I was getting really into it. It was a Volkswagen bus, of course, named Merlin. And I was writing a song, this song, in fact, and I wrote the first verse, and I thought it was pretty cool. And then I went down this section of highway that had all these dead kangaroos, like absurd amounts of dead kangaroos along the sides of the road, and I kind of wrecked my song because I was like, writing about how cool my vehicle was, and then I was like, how can I keep writing about how cool my vehicle is when I see all these dead animals that have been killed by? I'm pretending my vehicle's alive in my song, and then there's all these things that are actually alive and they're actually dead. And so the second verse, I had to sort of reconcile that. Maybe you'll disagree, and then the third verse, I'm not sure what happens. I mean, I know what happens, but this is the song. It's called Car Kiss, and it has a great music video. What's not you can buy, even light. The sun is almost as good as my electrical bulbs, but she don't work at carcass. It was tender and gentle and light. Her insides, her belly, and her skin on my steel. Thanks for the evening, good night. Thanks for the evening. Thanks for the evening. Thanks for the evening, good night. have it. Thank you very much. All right. I'm not sure what the lowdown is here. I had 2 sets, and then I heard John say more like 1 set. I'm not sure. So you guys just holler at me. Tell me what to do. I'll just keep playing songs. I got a few more on my list anyway. I wrote a song about hitchhiking to a show. Wrote a song about hitchhiking to a show. I'm going to sing a song. Good night, June. So I was hitchhiking to a show with my electric guitar. And it was not going, like, it was taking a really long time, and no one was giving me rides, and it was like a little bit difficult. And then these 2 cars pulled over, 2 cars. And I was like, okay, what do I do? Which car do I get into? And I got into one of the cars and made friends with these guys, and they were pretty excited that I was going to play a show, and I think they felt pretty special that they were delivering me. And they had a pretty cool car. It was a '66 Beaumont, but it was like really, really like, it was like they'd just pulled it out of the forest, and it was like pretty impressive that it was driving. And you'll see why there was 2 cars in the song. I'll tell you that. But they were special, and they thought I was special too. And we spent the day together, and they took me to my show, and they were like, by the end of it, they were like, I was telling them about my songs. I write songs about all kinds of stuff, and they were like, you should write a song about us, us in this car, like, come on. And I did. I actually was like really compelled to write it immediately, and I was like almost finished the song by the time we got to the venue, and I didn't play it for them. I feel kind of bad, but now now I sing the song for them. It's called 66 Beaumont, and it goes like this. That's how it goes. It goes. I'm going down the coast to visit some old friends. I hit the road at 8 o'clock this morning. Now it's late in the evening. I'm still a-traveling. It's been a long day of expectations unraveling. Hitchhiking's my way of healing my heart. You gotta stay bright even when it gets dark. Now here come some headlights. Or could they be stars? From deep in the brambles comes a rusty old car. Going down the coast in a 66 Beaumont. There isn't a whole lot of confidence in the brakes, so we're driving in behind his close friend. In case the brakes fail, we'll just crash into him. That's a good friend. it's late in the evening and I'm still a-traveling. It's been a long day of expectations unraveling. I'm hitchhiking highways and healing cold hearts like old rusty cars that haven't been started for 16 years. Now take that old guitar and sing of this glory. Sing them a 66 Beaumont story. You got where you're going. You owe us a song. Immortalize me, but don't get me wrong. Life is a highway. Sometimes no one stops. Sometimes no one talks to you except for the cops. Sometimes when you're compromised, still you can win. Sometimes you just have to crash into your friends. Those are good friends. There you go. Thank you. Thank you very much. Aren't they good friends? You just crash into them? Play the old acoustic for a minute here. The only thing science is moving that counts is a picture of a ghost that don't stay around in any form for too long. It's like a note from a song, and we just got a slice. So you better be nice to it, class. Oh, be nice to yourself, you little elf. It's a magical, tragical, fucking up situation. And they're trying to catch up to God with information. But I've got a better equation worth saving. It's u times me equals something I ain't ever seen on TV or in textbooks. The recipe don't know how to cook, so hey, would you like a taste of my two-dimensional visual sandwich? Oh, you can. You got your own. Mind moving, I release it. What's beneath it? When your tongue gets undone and your head gets undid from your kitchen. Hey, do you wanna listen to my three-dimensional verbular glisten? Yeah, it goes with the music, the one that you're spitting. If you listen, I'm speaking a language, and it's yours, of course. It's par for the course. I learned dark room, developing photos. And did you know that I don't know what it was that I was taking pictures of? Until I remember that I must have been in love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But the only thing music is moving that counts is a picture of a ghost that don't stay around in any form for too long. Yes, it's only a song, and you're only a slice, so you better be nice to your eyes. We're all magical, tragical, fucked up little grasshoppers trying to make sense of rainbows and helicopters. Maple tree, helicopter. The catastrophe is checking to see if it's working, jerking neck of faith backward. But I've got a better equation worth saving. Yeah, thanks. That's called the Grasshopper song. Yeah, I was a kid at my last show, and she came up to me at the set break, and she was like, "Is the Grasshopper song actually about grasshoppers?" And I was like, "Kind of." She was super cute. Got a couple more songs on my list. Does that sound about right to you guys?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I actually have a few, but I'll pick a couple. This is another one that I wrote instead of making a garden, and I got paid. It's a good deal. It's called Which Came First? Which came first, the plant or the seed? I'm not sure, but I know you only need just one or the other, the son or the mother. You can keep the lineage going forever. Nothing works better for your own needs and your own seeds. You can take them in whichever direction you please. Take a seed from the plant that resisted all the disease, or the one with the fattest fruits, or the greenest shoots, or the one that just looks weird. When your seed's saved and you get to steer. Which came first, the garden or the weed? Everything that grows is everything you need. When I eat dandelions, I'm really trying to embrace my nature and keep us both from dying. I'm always wondering why, and they mow them down. We should keep them round, 'cause they're good for your liver and they kill your indigestion. Eat some dandelions, 'cause they're what the sidewalk is suggesting. My confession is now complete. Yo, I would rather eat from a ditch than a grocery store. Her prices are unbeatable, and I really trust the grower. Which came first, the food or the turd? I'm not sure, but I want to say word to the beautiful souls who poop in the holes. At least someone knows where the fertilizer goes. Just goes to show the rest of us are scared of what's back there, and we'd rather flush our shadows down the drain than admit that our shit is a useful part of the game. It's so insane that we send it to the sea when it could be turned to fertile dirt. If you're concerned the ocean's rising, well then quit pooping in it, you jerk. Which came first, religion or the war? And who remembers what either one is for when you finally found the one home from war, I'm gonna go to church. 'Cause me and my God have agreed that you and yours are jerks. It's the worst when we kill for God. I find it very odd. It's like a legalizing beautiful plants. Oh, soldier, you ought to give a little farmer a chance. Which came first, my heart or my mind? I'm not sure, but I used to press rewind most of the time, trying to see behind me. What if that means, what if this means, but what if my woo boo 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 boo? What if that means, what if this means, but what if my what ifs are blind? Hiding behind the shadow of my mind where there ain't no light coming up through the earth and my body below, making everything I feel deal with everything I know. When you're going from the top down and you stop at your thoughts, well then you're thinking too hard till you die. Heart bone connected to the earth bone to the eye. Heart bone connected to the earth bone to the eye. Which came first? Which came first? Which came first? Which came first? Which came first, the bullet or the gun? I'm not sure, but I'm not the only one who imagines this is heaven. Yes, I imagine this is heaven. 6667777222222. Me and the universe are coming after you. We're chasing you out of your head and into your shoes. I'm a doctor like Dr. Seuss. I drive a thought caboose. Come on, get on the train. If you forget that you're a genius, just forget that you're insane. If you forget that you're a genius, just forget that you're insane. If you forget that you're a genius, just forget that you're insane. Thank you very much. I'll play one more with the band. This is called How to Climb a Salmon Ladder. Say what? There? Tim's on it. Talk about food security. How about a salmon run for you and me and 50,000 of our fellow citizens and every one of our great grandchildren? Damn, there's a dam, there's a dam. I guess we need an alternative meal plan. Maybe the dam could power our work so we could buy Atlantic salmon from Pacific entrepreneurs. They've been farming Atlantic salmon here on the Pacific 150,000 of our fellow citizens, and every one of our great, 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 great grandchildren. Thank you very much. I'm Little Farmer. Do another one? John says do another one. Okay. What?
One more.
All right. The ruthless crowd. They won't let me off the stage. Okay, so you got some options here. You want to hear a song about pickles, or compost, or Nikolai Tesla, or horsetails, a different plant. There's so many. Those are your options. Horsetails, pickles, or compost. Compost is kind of like a doom metal song, so I don't know if you guys want to. Pickles, all right. It's kind of about pickles. Won't you please pass the poly sorbate 80? I'm craving it. Put a little bit of that poly sorbate 80. Sorry, ever since I was a little kid, I'm like really interested in the ingredients on things, especially the ones I can't pronounce. So this one's my grandma's secret ingredient in her pickles. Please pass the poly and face cream too, I think, and ice cream. It's in there too. My grandma makes all that stuff. Won't you please pass the poly sorbate 80? I'm craving it. Put a little bit of that poly sorbate 80 on my pickle. Baby, I don't want 79. Give me 80. Baby, don't say maybe. Poly sorbate 80. Emulsify me. I know you want it too. Won't you please pass the poly sorbate 80? I'm craving it. Put a little bit of that poly sorbate 80 on my pickle. Baby, I don't want 79. Give me 80. Baby, don't say maybe. Poly sorbate 80. Emulsify me. I know you want it too. Won't you please pass the poly sorbate 80? I'm craving it. Put a little bit of that poly sorbate 80 on my pickle. Baby, I don't want 79. Give me 80, baby. Don't say maybe. Poly sorbate 80. Emulsify me. I know you want it too. Won't you please pass the poly sorbate 80? I'm craving it. Put a little bit of that poly sorbate 80 on my pickle. Baby, I don't want 79. Give me 80, baby. Don't say maybe. Poly sorbate 80. Emulsify me. I know you want it too. Won't you please pass the poly sorbate 80? I'm craving it. Put a little bit of that poly sorbate 80 on my pickle. Baby, I don't want 79. Give me 80, baby. Don't say maybe. Poly sorbate 80. Emulsify me one more time. Poly sorbate 80. Emulsify me one more time. Poly sorbate 80. Emulsify me one more time. Poly sorbate 80. Emulsify me. I know you want it too. There you go. Thank you. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. And thanks for having me. It's great here. I like it a lot. All right.
All right.
clappers.
Well, it was a beautiful day for making hay and a ride in my old two-seater. I go see Raoul, that Casanova fool, my friend, the fire eater. So I surely went to the circus tent to hear about his latest fling. But he looked half dead with his eyes all red, and so I started to sing. Raoul, Raoul, what's the matter with you? Raoul, Raoul, why do you look so blue?